What's up, guys? Welcome to Dahi Raids. We're looming into the weekend, so let's get a plan in place for what we want to do. And hopefully, a lot of that is not stuff in Raid Shadow Legends, and you're going to have a good weekend ahead. So, still plenty going on at the moment. We have just gone live with the two events in the Ancient Shards. We have 2x for Epic and Legendary Champions and a 10x for Gregor. Now, Gregor is a little bit overlooked, I think, in my opinion, with the Faction Lords. I think he's actually pretty underrated. Let's actually see how he is rated. Oh, we don't have the ratings here. I will check him out in the champion thing, though, just because we're here, just because we're talking about him. But especially with him being the faction lord for barbarians, it's very important because all of the Asgard Divide champions are barbarians, so he will provide a lot of utility for them. Especially, I think, in Hydra, where he has a few unique qualities that would be very good. And keep an eye out on my channel. I'll probably have something coming out maybe later today or tomorrow with him and running a Hydra team. So highly rated Faction Wars Arena, Offense, Hydra, as we can see, Campaign, Arena. He's 4 point odd for everything. I would say for bomb setups and stuff like that, he's very good. With the right combination of champions with him, he'll bring a turn meter boost, increase attack, increase accuracy, and skill cooldown as well. So very, very good for that. Brings a lot of utility, but he does need a bit of setup. So just bear that in mind. So that's one thing. That's the boosted summons. That's on all weekend. The 10x is only on for 2 days. Then we still have plenty of tournaments live and coming live. We'll switch over to the other thing, to the event calendar in a moment. But we have Champion Chase just gone live with in parallel with the 2x Ancients. So you can win Odin in this. Do not go for this unless you are a whale or unless you have tons of resources, because these can be very easily sniped, and it can be thrown away resources for this. If you're going for the tour event anyway, go and get these bits and pieces if you can. But for a champion chase, yeah, I think I'll see how I go, but I'll definitely try and get the first two. And if I can stretch to that, there's a big gap between the 75, and the 150. It's kind of misleading, I think, from Plarium. You can only skip a certain amount of these tokens, and putting a gap of 4,000 points between the 75 and the 150 is really not great. You can guess what I was going to say there. We still have Dragon Turn attack going as well. I ran this yesterday, probably should have waited for the Dungeon Divers to go live. The Dungeon Divers is now live, so if you want to double up on your events, that's the way to go. Bright screen alert. We have the event dungeon is already live. We have Artifact Drop Fever, so we have this with Dragon running today, and we have Dungeon Divers running, and Dungeon Divers will be running across the Dragon tournament and the Fire Knight tournament. So plan your weekend accordingly for that. They'll be taking place Friday, Saturday, Sunday, as will the Dungeon Divers into Monday. And you'll be wanting to take those down. Classic Arena, get that out of the way as soon as possible. Don't be like this idiot here and forget about it like I did during the Tor Fusion. And most importantly, and my favourite thing in Raid Shadow Legends, we have the free gear removal. So this is awesome. This is the best thing ever. And what I will be using it for will be, number one, I'll be making my way through, not Siege, they keep on adding things here, so I keep on going to the wrong place. I'll be making my way through Soul Cross, so S8 is my sticking point at the moment. So I want to bust through that and then on into solo cross, and at least try and get these what you call them, awakened stages out of the way. So I'll be using that this weekend for that with the free re-gearing, and then I'll also be upgrading all of my teams and getting them out of the way. All right, so that's it. That's the plan for the weekend. That's what you have to look forward to. So like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.